The men in grey suits are back, and in particular one man in a grey suit, and that is of course John Swinney, sometime Finance Minister, sometime Deputy First Minister, with his new Deputy Kate Forbes, herself Finance Minister only a couple of years ago, though everyone in Scottish politics seems to have forgotten that. If you're a Kate Forbes fan, she's the anti-establishment despite having held the #2 post in the government. If you're a Kate Forbes detractor, she was never your finance minister when you supported her in the Butte House agreement. So it looks like a new kind of managerialism is coming into Scottish politics. Swinney is apparently retreating from the nonsense that we're in an independence campaign. He's cut the so-called independence minister, though I don't know what he's been doing in the last couple of years. And that means a return to business as usual, which means cuts to local authorities, cuts to services in working class communities, operating our end of the conveyor belt of cuts heading up here from Westminster. So it's the same old for devolution, really. At least perhaps we can take from this some clarity that independence is not just around the corner. And I think for anyone on the left, that's a very important recognition to now take. We need to break away, I think, from that complacency that's haunted us in Scotland over the last few years. Humza Yousaf should have put some clear water between himself and Nicola Sturgeon and the old administration right from the start. What ultimately happened was he did the dirty work for Swinney's incoming administration, and then he got chucked under the bus. And what combines everyone in this cynical dance is fundamental agreement on the great material questions, fundamental agreement on the climate question, fundamental agreement on the cuts to local authorities, fundamental agreement on class questions. So I think we need to return to some of the core preoccupations of socialist politics, class politics and resistance to war. That's got to be the centre of what we do now.